Hey everyone, and welcome to this DaVinci Resolve tutorial. In this video I will show you how to use the dynamic zoom feature in DaVinci Resolve. The dynamic zoom is a way for you to zoom in on something on your clip or on your edit without the need to go and add like keyframes in the position and in the zoom feature up here in the transform section within your inspector. And the way to do it is scroll down again within your video attributes. Scroll down until you reach the dynamic zoom, activate it, and once you do that, if you notice, it's already zoomed in. And the reason why, because it's already applied some sort of zoom out effect, and you will see it just in a minute. And since there is nothing to play with here other than like the easing, there have to be a way to access this feature, and the way to do it is go to the drop down menu here and go to dynamic zoom. Once we do this, you can tell that we have two boxes. We have a green and we have a red one. The green is your starting position and the red is like the final position. So the beginning of your clip is the green, the end of your clip is the red one. And so let's say I want to be even zoomed in even more. We can go all the way to this one, and to preview it, don't forget to turn it off here. So we start zoomed in this much and then we zoom out. As you can tell, we can also move this box. So when I turn it off, that's what's gonna happen, and it will zoom out. So the problem is, because this will be applied to the entirety of your clip, it's not gonna be that much helpful because it will be applied to the entirety this way. So how to do it efficiently, what you need to do is turn it off first, and let's go to, like, let's say I want to start adding the animation from this point here. I'll add a cut, then I will apply it to this section of my clip, the part where I want the zooming to happen. So I'll turn it on, go to this one, and let's say I want to in this case we want to zoom out because the clip is already zoomed out here, then we need to zoom in here. So because like this section is zoomed out, here we want to start zoomed out. So I want to swap my red with my green. We can do it quickly by using this option here, swap. So now we have the green as my beginning zoomed out, and the red, which is my final position or my final value for the zooming, will be here. But again, because of the same idea, this will be applied to the entirety of my timeline. So what I need to do is, and the reason why I didn't add the cut instantly when I created the first cut, I did not create the second cut, because now the cool thing, this will be applied to both, and you'll know why I want them to be applied for both. I want the same value and I want the same positions for the boxes here. So I'll move here and then add another cut. So when I look at this one, I have this, and when I look at this one, if I click it, I have the same boxes. But look what's gonna happen once I go to preview it. It kind of like did the animation here, but then instantly at this frame, it will go back and start from zoomed out and will apply the same animation along this. But this is not what I want. What I want to zoom in and stay zoomed in, let's say for a while. So we applied it here, and because we already applied it here, because we added the cut after applying the dynamic zoom, this is a cool thing. What we could do is swap them. So now the end of this clip is the same as the beginning of this clip, but what's gonna happen here, we're gonna zoom out along a longer period of time. Maybe this is the effect you want, which is cool, but maybe I want to stay zoomed in on her face. And to do this, I'll just grab my final position, this box, the red one, and I will scale it down until it's the same size as my green box. And I don't want to play with my green box. Be careful. I hope there is a way to lock them to avoid getting wrong values. It can be zoomed out a little bit or zoomed in. That's fine, because especially at this case, the final position of this is the same as this one, And because it is long and the difference is minimal, you won't feel it, but you can like zoom in until you get it like exactly the same as this one, and like make really sure that they are lined up. Like there is nothing is stopping you from doing this, but be careful not to do anything to the green box. So now they are almost exact, but I will show you that if they weren't exact, it's no big deal, because the cool thing now, it's gonna happen on a longer period of time. You won't even feel that there is a slight animation happening. And that's how you do it. And one last thing, what we could do, especially when the animation is happening along a really short period of time, we could play with the easing. So if I go here, we can apply some ease in and ease out. In this case, we need to have an ease in. Sorry, not ease in, ease out. Because the reason is why I want just ease out, because the ease in added like a nasty black bar up here. And then when we go here, we can do the opposite, which is ease in. So that's it for this feature. Hopefully that was helpful. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and see you in the next one.